So, good morning, good afternoon. We are live another amazing week to the Ari and Isaac daily brunch. Oh, welcome, welcome. We're just trying some new lighting, so Ari's helping me out here. How's the lighting?
It's better than before because there's no glare in your glasses, but if you bring it a little more forward and a little more tilted your way, instead of right now it's here, it should be here.
Right.
And upwards, up, down, 45-degree angle would be perfect. Whoop! A bird just landed on my car. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, maybe you can see this. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, they left. He or she, I don't know. It's a what? It's a bird. Chavre.
Wow. Welcome, everybody.
Yes.
Whoever's chiming in, please, if you could do a favor and comment. We have the comments open here, and we would love to hear what you have to say today.
Right. Isaac loves when you comment.
Yeah. It's very exciting. So even if it's just hi, we'll appreciate it.
Right. Okay, for me, it's a very, very special day today.
Let's hear.
It's exactly a year from when I did the What a Day with Rebelli Stefanski Shlita, which marks a full year of learning Daf Yomi every single day.
Wow.
To be mechazik some of you that are now, how did he do it? I missed maybe total 5 days, but not full days, meaning I always started, if there would be a day chaz v'shulam that happened, like, mamish, I couldn't. I started the video before I fell asleep, so I fell asleep like halfway in. So there are like 5, maybe be'erech. I wouldn't say much more, maybe 6, 7, that's it. Mamish, throughout the year that I lost. I want to be exact, so I don't know, but it's be'erech and a number. And I said to myself, yes, I'm going to remember. This bird keeps coming back. Should I say muchalach? This is so funny.
Wow.
I kept telling myself I'll remember, but I never got back to it. So I decided that this is good enough. This is 360 daf is much, much better than no dafim at all. So this is a big, big jump for me. Be'emes. This is the biggest meaningful so far. Oh, this is going to be a tricky story now. Okay. You're going to love this. I don't know if I told this to you. Maybe I told this to you, Beremize. Wow. This thing just turned into be a heavy brunch. I did not plan this. Let me. My brain goes faster than my talking. So you hear stuff, but it's okay. So I'm gonna spell it out. Go for it.
1 second. You're saying it became a heavy brunch because of what you're gonna say now?
Yeah.
Because the comments are like blowing up also. So go for it.
Really? Go for it. Tell me what's up. Tell me with the comments.
So first we have Nachman saying hi.
Okay. We're going to laugh one day about getting excited for a high.
Yeah, huh? And then we have Heshi Bronner is saying Ayid in the West. So thank you for that. And then we have another one from Heshi Bronner. He's saying, regards from Cheski, your best brother-in-law. I mean, I have a brother-in-law, Cheski. Do you have?
I don't.
So I guess it's my brother-in-law. Send him back my best.
Yes, it is. Okay, that's it. That we got 3 and you're blowing up? No, this is going to be much.
So far. Oh, great. Now I already got a phone call. Now he's really blowing up.
Yeah, I hope you can still hear me. I did do not disturb. I'm going to reconnect because now I see you frozen. You probably hear me, but I'm going to...
Exactly. Sorry, everybody. This happens every time Ari gets a phone call. We lose him for a minute, and then he has to log in again. So thank you all for the comments. Keep it coming. We have a lot of people live. Anybody has anything to bring up, go for it. All right, let's let Ari back in.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
All righty.
I actually made do not disturb. I'm going to do even more than that. I'm going to do sleep. Let's see what happens now. Okay, hopefully nobody can call me now. So here's the thing. MDY was the most meaningful episode I've ever done, and I've done a lot. And I've said this in the past. I don't know if you heard it. There's definitely new people here. So it was the most meaningful, meaning not only for myself, it was life-changing to get more spiritual and more into Torah. It was the only and first time in my life that Torah was a thing, meaning in yeshiva, they were makpid on a lot of stuff. Not necessarily, there wasn't like a positive vibe around Torah in the yeshiva I was. And here I was between business people, 100 of them, maybe more. And for 14 hours, 18 hours all total, but for 14 hours that I was with Rebelli physically, I saw him preparing the daf the whole time. So I was so taken over by the amount of Torah that was learned in that place and how much everything in their day is around Torah. It was a very, very big impact for myself. And then when we gave out the episode, a couple of 100 people started that we know. Again, we never know the real numbers, but a couple 100 people that we know started the daf with me back then when we released the episode. And some of them commented on my status today. Some of them wrote to Rebelli. A lot of them wrote to Rebelli emails throughout the... And I myself got hundreds of messages. Baruch Hashem. So it's meaningful in both aspects. Sai, myself, I upgraded my life spiritually. And Sai, I was zoichet to be a shlich for a lot of people. And for that itself, it was worth it to be in the video field because I just built my olam haba right there. That's it. All the rest is a bonus. It's the biggest achievement I had in my life so far. Now is the tricky part that nobody knows about. And this is exclusive for this frame over here. And I'm not going to repeat this on status because status doesn't go for too long. And it's not like a... Here we can open up if wanted.
Yeah, 1 second. Some comments before you go. Remember what you want to say, okay?
I'm not going to forget.
So Nachman's writing, if you have a chat with Ari, he changes your mindset with a lot of stuff.
I like that. Thank you, brother. Look, you're getting... you see that? Look what you got. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I want you to hear that before you say what you want to say.
Okay, listen, I still have a slot for that. You said more comments?
Go. There's more, but...
Okay, what I want to say is there is an even more spiritual episode for me that I was in the middle of doing. It involves over 150 avrechim. I don't know if you can guess or not, and that's not the point. If you guess who it is or not, you can blow up the comments. Doesn't matter. I don't know if I can say the name, but there's a very spiritual episode that I filmed that meant very much for me. It's even more deep than Rebelli, and I did it for... Did you see that beard? Oh, my... If he would only have a couple and a this, he would look like Aliono we just passed by. But that was so funny. The bird is back. I'm telling you. Okay, here's the story.
No.
Yeah, the bird keeps coming back. Okay, they left already. Here's the story.
I have a scary story with the bird, but go ahead.
This episode involved 150 be'erich, a little more, a little less. 150 in Galat to orchestrate them. And the worst thing that can happen, the biggest nightmare that can happen to someone that does my field is the files get erased. Half episode was done in the United States, half episode was done in Israel. The files are gone, mostly. Which means I need to go back to Eretz Yisrael and film again. Now, if it would be a simple episode, no offense, YY Bunker. I know he doesn't watch this, so I can say it. If I call him up, listen, we have technical difficulties. It didn't go the way we wanted. We have to reshoot. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. We can shoot tomorrow again because we go again to the 6 locations and we just chop it off. It's not going to be the same excitement, But he might be more comfortable with the camera, which is a plus. So there's a plus and a minus to each thing. And I already know be'erich what we need. So we knock it out and it's done. And it doesn't cost me too much. What happened over here is you have to coordinate 150 roughly people here and in Eretz Yisrael. And the madness of this loss is not only what was invested in the episode to begin with, it's also, I deeply apologize for the people passing here. I couldn't find a better spot today. I was supposed to be in the office. I apologize, Yiddish videos or whatever. Maybe I should put up something over here. But I apologize. This is not planned. It's Bar Park, Vuskanechtin. It's not Arizona. By the way, Isaac is in Arizona. He forgot to mention in the intro. In the intro, Isaac, you're supposed to tell the people, I'm in the East Coast, and you're in the West Coast. He's 10 a.m. and I'm 1 p.m. He's eating breakfast and I'm eating lunch. He's sweating and I'm okay. Today I'm sweating. Yeah, today it's 7.
No, you're sweating. I'm not.
Oh, you're not. Oh, you guys don't sweat because it's dry.
Right.
Yeah. Listen, I'm going to Israel anyway. So here's the punchline. The punchline is it's been 3 months. This was the biggest challenge. I'm almost 9 years open in this line. The biggest challenge by far from all my whatever. Not only that, so far that the episode was almost ready. It was 80% edited, confirmed. Everything was ready to go. And it's poof, bye-bye. And I paid people to recover the hard drives. Nothing. And you have no idea how the phone call went. You have no idea how hard it is for the client, for me. We both invested, besides the regular price, we invested time and effort and money. For just one example, he made a car wash for the shoot. Lamushel, just it's one thing, but there's so many of those little details that you have to make sure when I get there. It was double the time of shooting than normal because it was also in America a full day and also in Eretz Yisrael a full day. Okay, why am I telling this to you? First of all, don't give up. Even when it looks like you are done. And no, I'm not by the happy ending yet. Good news is, I just 15 minutes ago got my final okay from 2 clients in Eretz Yisrael that are going to create an episode. And at the same time, we are going to film also his part so we can bring together all the pieces. I can't say it enough times. I will say it more times after this live. And we just confirmed, we're going to confirm a ticket. A ticket is a challenge for itself. Dates are a challenge for itself, for whoever knows. But Baruch Hashem, I can say that we are going back to refilm. I never did this, and never in such a magnitude. And I really believe, it doesn't matter what the client believes. I really believe that this was a mania from the Tzadura, whoever understands what I'm saying, if not Google it, it was a mania of the Tzadura because this is so spiritual and highly. That's, as I told you, this is even more meaningful to me than Rebelli's video. I don't know if it's going to impact so many people as Rebelli, but this impacted me much more on a deeper level. And I'm looking forward so badly. Bezrat Hashem, it looks like, I don't want to say anything before it's final, but it looks like in a week, Bezrat Hashem, we're going to Eretz Yisrael, and we're going to rock the house, Bezrat Hashem. We're going to rock the house, Bezrat Hashem.
Wow.
Okay, Chavra? You got it? Now I look happy. I didn't clarify this thing. This incident, or Hashgucha Prutis, or however, I don't know yet how to call it, shut me down. Mentally, physically, emotionally, business-wise, shut me down for a few months. And that's the reason you haven't seen a What a Day in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And you probably won't find in the Hasidic Welt today somebody so vulnerable as me to tell you these kind of things on a live on LinkedIn with zero plans. I did not plan to say it. Rabbi Isaac, how are you? Give me something good, bro.
Wow. That was amazing. And I'm so curious about it. First, I'm blown away. I'm blown away, speechless. I was curious here. And while we ask my question, we'll bring up comments because it's getting out of control here.
You say go for all the comments because it's 15 minutes already. Say all the
Oh,
comments.
nice. Okay, so Police Madness is saying thanks for the shout out. We don't know who you are yet, but no problem. I guess we mentioned you earlier. Share your name if you don't mind. And then Howard. Howard, welcome to the show. It's the first time I'm meeting Howard. Howard wants to know what we're schmoozing about.
Okay, keep going. He should rewatch it. He rewatched the last
Right,
one.
but Howard, welcome to the show. We don't have a specific topic, and every day it's not prepared. And feel free to share in the comments any topic that you want us to talk about, and we're looking forward to seeing you daily, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, and then one of our daily viewers, Chaim Bayer, saying hi. And then actually Chesky jumped in and saying thanks for the shout out. So I guess he's also watching it. Nice picture of Trump there. And then we have, Chaim said that everyone gets their chance. He also wanted a shout out. And then we have Kevin. Kevin, welcome to the show. Good afternoon from Lakeland, Florida. All right.
Nice.
All right.
It's getting serious over here.
Yeah, we're covering ground.
Okay.
All right. And then, Chesky's saying that Ari should move to Arizona.
Yeah, I heard all about it.
Yeah, Chesky's confirming that it is my brother-in-law. So, hi.
All right. Thank you so much, Rabbi Isaac. If you have a closing line, go for it.
One thing, I was just curious, Ari, how could it be that you could lose those files? Like, how does it get erased? That's like precious stuff. Should we leave it for a different show?
It's not, the technical is not as long. It's one line. The technical doesn't take long to explain how it happened, but the logic behind the protection part. So if someone that does hard drives or does data backup or does computers right now, he's pulling his hair out just like I did. He's pulling his hair out of his forehead. Of come on, back up. I never had this story before. I always know about backup. I'm still not good on backup. I'm a storyteller. I'm not so good at I know I need to do backup. I know. It's like forcing somebody to doing his tax returns on his own. If he can't, he can't. There's there's 50% of people that know how to do it and they don't see the problem, and 50% they see papers, they see a regular bill, they go crazy. I'm from the 50% that cannot read and write and hates it. I can. It takes me too long. It's frustrating me. I'm more of a visual. If you are a visual, you're pulling your hair back in and saying, "Oh, this guy is right. I feel the same." So if you are a visual and ADD and whatever you want to name it, you don't have the capacity in the brain to do those. So anything that's an extra task, even for precaution, that stuff shouldn't happen. I'm trying to cover the window. There's some action. So even when you do such a thing, even if you tell me, yes, you have to do the backup, even when something like this happens, it's still hard for me. So one day, when I'll be a multi-million-dollar business and I'll have the people taking care of the data, they'll back it up, Mr. 5 times. But now, this is where we're at. So it's a slim chance. It didn't happen ever. But when it happens, it happens. And everybody that it happened to him before knows exactly what I'm talking about.
So interesting. We have one of the followers here, Joel. Joel's asking what kind of HDD, because he's saying he can help recover. So
I was there. I went to the top. I went to the top of the top. Forget it. This is not a topic that I want to have on here. Because we're grinding water. We're going to get back to the same results at the end of the conversation. Everybody's going to have tips. I was there. I was there for 3 days. I got to the most expensive people, somebody that worked in real stuff. And bro, we're past that. So, Baruch
Right.
Hashem, I'm here, happy. And the first time I mamish came back to myself was the Satmark show. Credit to that. And I'm hoping to have a nice episode from that. And sometimes Isaac told me after the live, bro, low energy. And you have no idea how right you are. And you have no idea how I had to fight to get out of bed these few months. Nobody's going to know. Maybe you know
Wow.
now. But it was really tough. And I'm hoping things can come together. So now, if you out there, anywhere, from Florida to Israel, you're watching this and you have something that's going wrong and you're in a big dead end, a big ditch, do not give up.
Wow.
And don't
Yep.
bother fighting it. I could have gone into like fight with a customer. I could have burned so many bridges. I could have saved money by just excuses and stuff. I didn't. I was just sitting in it and letting it be. And eventually it passes. Eventually it dissolves. Eventually I spoke to Hashem several times. And eventually everything works out. So I'm already now, finally, 15 minutes ago, now it's a half hour ago, that I'm starting to see the light out of this. But I'm still in it. But I already see the end, and everything in life is like that. If you are going through anything, if you're not going through anything, so you're just watching the brunch of Ari and Isaac and you're having fun. But if you are, those are the people I connect to most. Do not give up, brother.
Wow. Amazing. Yeah, just we have to wrap it up here. Someone asked here if they can choose a topic, and the answer is definitely yes. Go for it. Someone mentioned a topic. Yep. Someone mentioned a topic, but then the person's writing in the comment that it involves gossip. So obviously that's not allowed, and we're not going to be doing any of that. This is all about positive energy for the day. Whoever needs that boost in the morning or middle of the day, welcome to our show. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, all the people that commented. Number one, all the people that have watched the live today was really blew up today. So we're gonna keep on doing this in Metz Hashem. Want to be live? Message us. We would love to have you on the show. And with that, I'm gonna start my day. Ari, continue your day, and remember, never give up.
L'chaim.